What's going on, everybody? Ash Paulson here, coming at you live from the E3 show floor, and we are at the Exceed booth, and I'm so lucky and honored to sit down with Mr. Tak Fujii, the producer of Gal Metal, and this is a crazy new rhythm game, a drum-based rhythm game for the Nintendo Switch, where you literally use your Joy-Con as drumsticks, and it's pretty crazy, so we sat down to talk to Mr. Fujii about Gal Metal and where the inspiration for this really unique title came from. So, first of all, thank you so much, Mr. Fujii, for sitting down with us.
You're very welcome, and welcome to the E3 Exceed booth. And thanks for the interest for the Gal Metal and you audience. Thanks.
Well, no, I personally love rhythm games, so this is something I was very excited to talk to you about. So,
thank you.
To get started, could you just kind of go over what was your inspiration for creating such a unique, even among rhythm games, Gal Metal is quite different. So
okay, so how you feel about the unique point? What is the unique for you, the Gal Metal?
I think not only the gameplay interface in terms of using the Joy-Con as drumsticks, but also kind of the combination of the setting, which reminds me a little bit of Oendan or Elite Beat Agents.
Okay.
Almost crossed with this kind of crazy Gitaru Man type aesthetic.
You know the history.
Yes. So yeah, did those serve as inspiration? Those titles?
Actually, well, there's a lot of history for the musical game. Like it's started in late 90s, I guess. Like B-Money or DDR, Guitarma or Oendan. It's great. And but all of the game has the notes on the screen, and the player will follow those notes to play the beautiful music, right? So this is an innovation. So it was great. But in my opinion, it has been over 20 years already. Mm-hmm. So it's a 21st century. So I'm gonna try something new.
Right.
Well, it's a step music game, but I love the music. I live with the music, and I spent 20 years in the game industry already. So why not the music plus game?
Right.
To open the gate for the new world.
Yes.
So unlikely, like I said, there's no note indicator on the screen, so it's basically the free drumming game. So that's something I really wanted to happen, because the music is about the creation, your inspiration, and your what is the right phrase? Improvisation.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually glad you mentioned that, because I noticed that when I was playing how, like you just said, you're not locked to a specific note chart. You're encouraged to improvise. And that actually reminded me of the original Parappa the Rapper, where you rap in cool. You do that by kind of improvising.
Right.
And so was that kind of? I feel like back then the technology wasn't quite at the, quite ready for that. But do you feel like with Gal Metal that you were able to really realize that vision of improvisation?
Yeah. Like the freestyle in the Parappa the Rapper and the Unja Marami is a great one, but I think that was a part of the it's a bonus functions of the Parappa the Rapper, and it's fun though. However, it didn't have a quite understandable scoring system.
Right.
So people get confused of what to do to get keep the great movement rather than just hey yo
yes.
some stuff. But it's okay. It's really fun with it. So my challenge was, how do I make a score out of a free drum style? And what is the understandable scoring system? And what is the system people love to make a high score out from the free rhythm game?
Right. So then, I guess if you could kind of illustrate for me, what does say someone who's getting a standard score in a song in Gal Metal, how is their performance going to sound different or differ from somebody who gets a really, really good score? Like, what separates a casual player from a hardcore Gal Metal player?
Okay. Should I show you?
I would love for you to show me. Yes, sure.
Okay. So hopefully this doesn't bother too much.
Okay, well,
Is this it?
that should be fine, I think. Yeah? I think I'll be okay.
Okay. So let's say as you played in the front, hopefully, and how many score you got over there? Did you get the 1 million?
No, unfortunately, I got about 450,000. I think Tom here got 681,000.
That's great.
Yes.
Great for the starters.
Yeah.
Okay. But the idea is you will be playing the elements of the rhythms, right? So you actually see those two in the front end. The guy force you to, hey,
Right.
it's 4-bit. Yeah, you can do it. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right? That's happened. So this is kind of like the combo in a fighting game. So you have to remember, you have to learn the elements of the rhythm, and you'll be using that. So in the intro, I try to use these two, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's simple, but with a symbol, there's a lot of symbols. One.
Right.
Yeah, I only
Okay.
use this phrase, but
Right.
still you can do a lot of improvisation.
Right.
Right? And
Okay.
it's still scoring. Okay, this is a basic. So I'm gonna combine these two together to make my own unique style.
Right.
Okay, now maybe I'm gonna move to different category. And there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories in the Gal Metal, and all the category have a different rhythm
Okay.
beats. So the one I played, those two, is belonging to the metal, which is a 4/4 beats in the musical theory world, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And Abyss has like a half speed, dum dum can, dum dum can. So if you wanna slow down, yes, this is the rhythm category you wanna use. So maybe I'm
Okay.
gonna try in a section B. I will be trying to use the blue one.
Okay.
Dum, 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 bang. It's heavy. Dum, 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 bang. Of course, you can combine those previous rhythms if you want to.
Right.
So, you might notice I use only blue rhythms in section B and B dash. So the game recognized, hey, this guy loved to use the half speed phrases on the section B and B. And because B and B dash is reflected to each other, it's a similar thing, it will be gives you the reflection bonus, 2 million points.
I see. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So it almost the game almost responds to what you do and gives you feedback and encourages you to
Yes.
hone in on what you already like doing.
Right.
Interesting. Okay.
And then maybe in the section C, it's about reaching the most exciting place.
Okay.
So I may go to Beast, which is the double speed. Yep. So I got an orange, which is the Beast. So game knows I play the Beast, which is different from the previous.
Right.
And then it's Fook. So I may gonna use Rage. And wrap up. And then my score goes to another 3 million bonuses.
All right.
And go after 590, 5 million, almost 6 million.
Well, it's good that we had you show us what a hardcore, because neither of us got anywhere close to that.
Right. So,
So-
the important thing is that, yes, you can still have a fun. Start with a simple rhythm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
And you can finish all the episode in a game with those elements.
Okay.
However, if you finish the game, you will be naturally learning all the combos in that list, which is about 30 or 40 combos in there.
Okay.
And rhythm elements in there. Now it's time to go back to the first song with those new combos you have learned from the other songs and use and when you're gonna use, where you're gonna use is the key. You are structuring entire song. So you maybe wanna start from the slow in the first phase, and maybe in the middle you wanna make a faster one, and the wrap up goes crazy.
Right.
And the game will detect those structures. And if you change the rhythm, I mean the theme or your motivation or improvisation of the song, it gives you a bonus.
I see. Okay. So as as you touched on earlier, the game really responds to how you want to play it. And
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's very cool. I guess switching over, actually, no, really quick about the rhythm aspect in terms of, some people have a less innate sense of rhythm than some people. So how strict is the actual rhythmic element in terms of if you attempt to do a series of 8 beats and you're off? How strict is the game in terms of saying, hey, you tried, but it wasn't on rhythm, so try again?
Well, in the story mode, there's much less opportunity to be game over.
Okay.
Right, because I want the player to get know what is the fun factor or fun of swinging the Joy-Con. So, and we don't want to force any advanced skills of the drums because they are non-drummer. And we want them to understand the fun of the drums.
Sure.
So no one will be game over.
Gotcha.
In the first episode. However, after you finish the one loop, yes, you are ready.
Okay.
To get advanced for the next level, like a fighting game, right?
Right.
If you proceed one character to another, yes, you naturally knows. And if you have a huge wall, you cannot go past through. Maybe it's a time to practice.
Right.
And maybe you talk to their friends. Hey, how'd you do that? And he's gonna teach you. So like a girl metal, if you are a drummer, make a cool move, cool rhythms, put on the internet, and show your rhythms, and lots of people learn from them, and you copy that tricks, and you could be even more better on the tricks, and maybe someone will be your student, and you become a teacher, right?
Right. Well, and actually, you spoke to one of my questions that I was going to ask you now, which is online elements. This does seem to be the kind of game where you'd want to be able to share your own modular performance with other people and show other people how you got the score you did.
Right.
So, what online elements are there in the game to kind of foster that kind of connectivity between players and?
Well, Switch itself has the recording and the sharing functions.
Yes.
However, right now it's limited to up to 30 seconds.
Right.
And my game is about the building all the different rhythms and make an entire movement where you and structure the songs, right? And it needs 90 seconds to explain your music. So unfortunately, this 30 seconds is not enough to do so. Instead, we do have a replay function, so it does remember what you have played.
Great.
So just do the crazy movement and then replay, take a movie from the smartphone and just share it.
Nice.
That's much easier, I think. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, then moving on to the scenario for a little bit.
Sure.
So this is such a unique scenario. Of course, we have it takes place in the Kichijoji area of Japan. Alien invasion, octopus alien type things.
Right.
So that the alien invasion angle kind of reminded me of Oendan or Elite Beat Agents, of course. And I'm just wondering, kind of, what was your basis for this scenario, and why did you choose the scenario you did?
Actually, as a producer, as a concept from the producer, it's only about the girls band in a school plays the metal. That is kind of weird combination already.
Right.
Because heavy metal is about the muscle. Heavy metal is about the flaming the fire from the mouth or blood from the and death is the it's the typical stereotype metal image.
Right.
But by using a schoolgirl, it's gonna make maybe different harmony. So it's gonna be a fun and fun story I expected. So I handed over to the director of the game, and he also write the scenario. So hey, here's the theme: girl with the metal. You handle it.
Right.
And then he is quite famous writer, well, the name is Mr. Imai, has been working on almost the same age as me, and does lots of scripting on the game and does lots of the direction of the game.
Right. Okay.
But he loves the sci-fi.
Oh.
So one day he sent me an email, says, "Hey, here's a plot." Says it's an octopus, and the human sent a Voyager record, the golden record, which has the message of the Earthling and the music from the Earth, right? And it's recorded as the recording was the Johnny B. Good, if I'm correct.
Okay.
However, it's wrong. It was a heavy metal.
Okay.
So when the Octide pick up the gold record, they hear the metal sound, and their head naturally swinging and banging. They kept going. Yeah. What is that? What is the experience? We cannot stop and blow the brains out. And they are ruined, and the species are ruined, and they come here for the Earth to revenge the people. Thanks for the metal. And that was on the paper.
Okay.
And I was like, hey. Are you really sure this is a prop? And she was like, oh, it's a great story, isn't it? Sure it is.
Yeah.
It's sweet, it's funny. But how are you gonna end up this? Hey, producer, I'm the director. I've been working this over 20 years. Aren't you trusting me? Why you pick me up?
Right.
If you don't trust me. Right.
Yeah.
I trust you, so
Right.
just to make it happen.
Okay.
Okay? But finally, there's a certain episodes in a story mode. It was great story. You're gonna love Octopus. You will be.
Well, he's already. I mean, I'm already endeared to him.
Oh, really?
For sure. Yeah. And I love the little act. Yeah.
Right.
That's great.
It was a great story, and as the art side, those are the art style, like manga style. This has been done by the great manga artist in Japan, Toshinao Aoki, Mr. Aoki-san.
Okay.
And it's not the style like a typical Japanese moe or kawaii style, but he's working on this style over the 40 years or something. And I love his style. And you may believe or not, this is coming.
Right. Okay.
And those two creators made a perfect harmony and made a great manga. So I really love to read anytime they submit hey, here's the final format. So read it through and confirm it. Great.
Yes. Right.
When's the next episode coming? Maybe in a week or 2 or 3 or 4.
Right. Right. Yeah. Gotta have it.
Deadline is almost there.
Right. Do you have any concerns about how the setting being taking place in a Japanese school, a very uniquely Japanese setting? Are there any concerns about how that may translate over to a Western audience who may not have that specific Japanese school, experience?
Okay. Right. Yeah. To be honest, this game has been designed for the 100% Japanese domestic market, and I have never ever thought about this game go out to America. But when I was released this game and we started, sales on the Japanese market, I hear so many, voices. Hey, when that is coming to America, we want to see that because it's heavily story based. So. Lots of people who purchase from the eShop, from the Japanese eShop, they don't understand what is written, but they're willing to resolve. Please, Tak, make it happen in the West. So, okay, gotta do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, as a DMM, which is my company, doesn't have the North American branch, and we don't have any specialists for the Western market console publishing. We don't have any good experienced people for the Western publishing. So instead, we talk to lots of publishers. Hey, do you have an interest for the releasing the gold medal for the West? And some publisher says yes, there was a deal. But finally, the Exceed Mobile, they do have deep understanding of the both Japanese and the Western console culture. So they are the one I can trust. It's heavily related onto the Japanese school culture, but they know how it could be converted to English.
Right.
So they know what is the phrase, what is the word to make the Western audience understand easier and burn in the right way.
Sure.
So we just find it out, hey, Exceed is the best partner to bring this game out to the West.
Got it.
So
Okay.
don't worry about it. It's gonna be perfect localization will be coming up.
Nice.
Right?
Nice. All right. Well, I guess my last question then would be, how has it been working with the Nintendo Switch's HD Rumble feature as the basis for the drumming technology? And kind of going on top of that, was there ever any plans to bring Gal Metal to other platforms, or does it really require the Switch and its unique capabilities?
When we finalize which platform we're gonna aiming for, the main reason is of course the Joy-Con. It's a peripheral coming with the console itself, and you don't have to purchase another peripheral like a guitar or drum set to play this game. So this is advanced, and this is already stick, and it's fun to swinging around. So again, watching the screen, nothing happens. Watching the people, it's lots of fun, and just hand it over to other people, another fun will be happening. So taking out this console to the barbecue, friend's house, college party, or anywhere, you can instantly start your experience because it's easy to start, right?
Sure.
So it's best so far right now. So I have never imagined to convert to any other formats yet. But if again the audience or any player yelling to, hey, what about the PC or what about the PlayStation 4? Yeah, I will think about it, but I deeply have to think about how I could convert this fun factor for the other platform or other the consoles. Because I don't know if it's fun to play pushing the button or not. Well, she really likes it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Well, if you have a time, I can show you what is the button place gonna be.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. We could check that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's an option for the touch panel and the buttons. So if you have a play those on there, dock on there, that this one is disabled.
Okay.
But, you prefer button or touch? It's your choice.
Okay. Cool. So you can really play however you want. Okay. Neat.
Right. So, well, maybe try touch.
Yeah, but we tried lots of buttons, so maybe touch, because
touch screen.
You guys will be exclusive, pretty much.
Sure, yeah, if we can get that in time on camera. All right.
Okay. All right then. So making touch. Do we have a good move or reflection is okay?
That's okay right now.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, so here's the option for the touch panel. So if I open that, let's go make here practice. Too much. So I have 4 sets. All the drums is here.
I see. Nice.
Metal.
Metal indeed. That's so. I love that there are different control options. That's great.
Right. So it's it does have an option for the advanced skill to play, and especially if you are the drummer, yes, this is an option you
Right.
can allow it, right?
Well, your recent answer, I guess that was my last question, but what you said made me think of something else. Is there a multiplayer component? Can you play with other friends, or like two switches, or is there like a group session type?
Currently, if you hold a kick and if I have a snare, it's gonna be multiplayer.
There you go. I was thinking that. Okay, cool.
But however, yeah, that could be the option,
Okay.
and yeah, we really try to make a multiple player on this one. But since the regular band is one drummer usually, there's
Okay.
a couple bands have two drummers.
Sure.
But we cannot quite well wrapping up the idea of the multiplayer yet.
Okay.
But we have a few ideas in the back here. So if next updates or next sequel coming in, yeah, we definitely think about the multiplayer because it's fun.
Gotcha.
Yup.
All right. Well, that was my last question. Is there anything you'd like to say about Gal Metal to our fans at home?
Ghetto metal coming to the west, and Octoid will be coming to the earth to destroy your earth. So you be the one who believes the power of the metal.
Nice. Well, I'd like to thank you again for your time. Thank you so much for sitting down with us. I really appreciate it. This has been
welcome.
Mr. Tak Fujii, producer of Gal Metal, and thank you guys so much at home for watching. If you enjoyed this interview, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media. And be sure to keep it on GameXplain for more live coverage right from the E3 show floor. Thank you guys so much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.